Now, admitting diagnosis, if possible. Sana ho, hindi ho ito yung mga admitting diagnosis na pang OPD lang. Kasi, meron ho mga diagnosis na pwede ho talagang OPD. Okay? Inadmit mo, ang admitting mo, OPD, pwede naman palang gawing OPD. At hilaw-hilaw ho yung mga history PE ninyo. Pagdududahan ho kayo. So make a very good PE so that yung admitting diagnosis would warrant admission. Kasi alam ho ni PhilHealth, nasa 10 admitted, okay, a big number of those patients are not really admissible. Okay? Next, laboratory results. If possible, it must be related to the problem. If you admitted patients with MI, make sure yung mga lab ho ninyo, okay, some of it should be related to MI. Okay? Hindi ho yung nag-admit ho kayo, and then yung other laboratories ho ninyo, okay, is para ho kayong nag-conduct ng physical exam ng executive PE. At lahat ho kinuha ninyo. Okay? So, it's the same thing. If the patient has sepsis, okay, ganun din ho yung labs ninyo. And the same will follow with diagnostics. Order diagnostics that are needed in managing the signs and the symptoms of the patient. Avoid unnecessary diagnostics. The same ho yan sa kabilang slide. Avoid unnecessary laboratories. Okay? Ito hong mga unnecessary labs, unnecessary diagnostics. Magugulat ho kayo. Pagdating ho ng DRG at ng global budget, okay, kayo na ho mismo ang tatanggal na yan. Right now, sa case rate, okay, or sa rationalized case rate, you can easily add whatever laboratory or diagnostics to put in there. And at times, PhilHealth will ignore that because they do not have actually the time to look for everything that is wrong on your claim. They will see it with a blind eye. Pagdating ho ng DRG global budget, okay, kayo na ho talaga mismo tatanggal na yan. Yung mga unnecessary labs, unnecessary diagnostics, unnecessary medicine, believe me, kayo na ho ang tatanggal. Okay? Kasi yan ho yung design ng global budget. But, okay, ang point ko ho, sa medical evaluation, okay, importante na maintindihan ninyo kung ano yung tinitingnan ng medical evaluator. Nagmamanage ka ng sepsis, nagmamanage ka ng stroke. Kung hilaw ho ito, okay, hindi ho kumpleto yung management mo, pagdududahan ho kayo. Why will I pay you this much if the standard of care based on the CPG was not done? Yan ho ang nangyari sa mga COVID. Why will they pay 300, 500,000, 600,000 wherein the standard of care was incomplete? So that is the reason they did not pay you. Kasi ho, hindi ho kumpleto yung standard of care. Okay? Next, indicate medicines that are associated to the problem. Okay? Ito din, of course, take note of the formulary, okay? Other drugs that are needed in managing the signs and symptoms of the patient or rather order it. Avoid unnecessary drugs or over-medicating the patient. And din ho, kapag nag-review ho ako ng mga charts sa mga kliyente ko, ang dami hong unnecessary. Okay? Ang dami hong mga red flag na sinasabi ko, bakit ho kayo, ba't ito sir? Ba't ito nandito? Eh, hindi naman ho siya related sa admitting. Hindi din siya related sa final. Okay? So, bantayan ho ninyo yan. Again, right now, hindi masyado big deal, pero dadating ho ang time. Ipapa-justify ho kayo. Okay? And meron din ho ito. Okay? Surgical procedures must have indication. So, a lot of the surgical procedures done, okay, are basically indicated. The problem is, it's not written. Okay? Kaya ho minsan tinatanong ng mga ibang regional office, bakit ito inoperahan? Bakit ganito? Okay? Definitely may indication yan. Okay? Physician in distress. Or whatever. Okay? Kung legitimate ho yan, at ang problem lang ho kasi hindi nakasulat. Kaya paminsan hinahanap din ho yan. Okay? Sa pag-review ho ng sa medical evaluation, tinitingnan ho. Okay?